guys, welcome to a new video. So it's been about a week since I did SBD Australian Cup, and yeah, basically gonna share my thoughts on how it went. Right now I have my two cats playing with the little ball, and you've got Koa. I just put him to sleep. So life for dad, just chilling right now, to be honest. But yeah, I think it'd be good for you guys to know how I thought I went and how it did go. So but yeah, otherwise I'll share the video here, and then you guys can have a watch on what it was like. But first thoughts, mate, like I've done, I think, again, 10 days notice for those that didn't know, on accepting the invitation. Again, I did get invited like around May-ish, and again, privilege to get invited. However, due to life circumstances, I said no, because I didn't know when I would actually be able to compete. And I think I've done already 4 comps already in like including worlds up until that point, and I was like, nah, like too much commitment to compete back to back, especially having a newborn and being a new dad as well. But otherwise, now we're in a place where we can. I think I was just training as I would, had my son born around middle July, and routine's getting better, so why not? And then yeah, I got a message from Mr. Alex Hayes, and I spoke to my coach, and I said, yeah, why not? So yeah, I think I did the right thing to actually say yes, because my body felt healthy, training's good, so why not? Again, I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but I broke the under 93 national total record, which is crazy. First time in under 93 weight class as well, and it was heaps of fun. I think very surprised on how my lifts went. Again, my weight was probably sitting around like 89, 90, and when I found out, I'm like, you know what, like it's not based on geo points, it's based on breaking records. So more weight means more potential to actually, you know, lift more weight. Obviously there is a point where if you have too much mass, it will feel different in terms of lifting the squat, bench, and deadlift. But yeah, I felt confident. I knew I had to be fueled for it, so make sure we were healthy and fueled up for it. So yeah, worked out well. So I weighed in at 91.9, pretty chill, to be honest. I wasn't too stressed about the weight or anything like that. It's just kind of tighten up the variables a bit if possible, but it worked out well. And then yeah, in terms of squat, it felt great. Again, did 270, 287.5 for the second, and then 297.5. And if you see on my third attempt, like that's a PB of 20 kilos. Obviously doing 20 kilos on the 83 weight class does make a little bit of a difference, but still, you still gotta lift the weight other way. That's the thing, that you can have more weight. It doesn't guarantee you to, you know, lift heavier, but if you're able to, you know, train and condition yourself to that point and adapt, then yeah, you can. So 297.5, I reckon like 5 kilos maybe more, maybe. But again, we don't know, because it was heavy, but it wasn't like something I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be the hardest thing ever. I've experienced obviously more challenging lifts, and I've grinded a lot harder. So yeah, I'm happy about that. But I think given how training would go, I think it was a sensible option. I could have easily gone for 300, but I think it is just a number. That means next time we'll have to go for 300 plus, depending how my prep goes for the next one. But otherwise, yeah, squats went well. And again, honestly, I didn't know where my strength will be. It was just kind of like an approximate, because I didn't do any peak prep or anything like that. But yeah, that was squats. So 297.5, awesome. 20 kilo PB. Moving on to bench. Bench went also well. Actually, not really. It's probably, I expected to at least try to attempt the record for bench for 93s, which is 193. But for some reason, it just felt a bit off that day. Opened at 180, little bit of a risk groove. I was a bit surprised on like the actual weight itself. to be honest, but then did a small jump, it felt better, but then obviously I guess I ran the gas on that one on the last bit, but that's okay. I wasn't like, again, a bit surprised, but at the same time I'm not, because bench has been gradually increasing, but at the same time it's been some variables behind the scenes couldn't allow the bench to be more than it should be, but that's okay. Room for improvement for sure. I think I've made leaps and bounds for my bench in the last couple of years, so it's bound to kind of plateau a bit, but at the same time we just got to get stronger, right? But yeah, that was bench. I did 185 in the second, 190 was just a bit too much, all good. Possibly due to not training on the V3, because the bench on the V3 was quite soft for what I'm usually expecting, but it is what it is. Just gotta adapt and practice more for next time. All good. So deadlift. Okay, something with my deadlift I've done for this prep. First time, hook grip. I'm not saying hook grip solves all your problems for deadlifts, but ever since Worlds was finished around June, I came back and thought, I've got to try hook grip. Let's just give it a crack. Like, I haven't done it before, got to give it a crack. And I think something that had inspired me to do hook grip was when I went to Worlds, literally the lifters, nearly all of them were doing hook grip. I'm not saying like, that should be the way, but for me, I think there's always something you can learn from the top lifters. Most of them, for example, Joe Borenstein, Callie, some others as well that were big deadlifters, they're all doing hook grip. So I'm like, you know what? I might have to give it a crack when I get back. Obviously, I'm not going to change anything as I'm competing, but yeah, I'll give it a crack. I haven't done it, and I've heard things that it's really painful on the thumbs, need to condition it. So that's what we did. And then, yeah, I think also competing in this comp was a good kind of taste to kind of see how my actual hook grip will hold up. And I think it moves so well. I think 295 open, I felt like air. Just felt on. Even the jump to 312 and a half, I've done 312 many times in training and at comp, and blew it up as well, comfortable. I did get a red for the second, possibly for shoulders or knees, but yeah, I have to look at back on my training again to see what we can kind of tighten up with the standards, but all good. And then we had to jump 330 just because I did lose a few kilos on bench, but the record for the 93s was 810. So for me to break it, I need to break it by 812, which is 2.5 kilos more, and 330 would have landed me exactly where I want to be. In prep, I have not touched anything more than 310, which is crazy, and I just felt so good and so on, might as well. And then surprisingly, it moves so well. It was hard, but again, I've experienced more challenging lifts, but something I've taken away is like, you don't need to like max out during prep. So I think something, now my life has changed with being a new dad, less time to train. Again, just got to make it work, but at the same time, something I've learned, especially for the deadlifts as well. So we're still training, don't worry, we're still training. It's just now priorities have changed. Health is important, but not as important as my family. So that's going to be the priority. But again, yeah, we're feeling good, and 330 just blew up. I think if we looked at it, maybe we had another 5 kilos, 7 kilos. But then the thing is, like, I could probably lift it up, pure strength, but the hook grip, whether we hold up, would be another thing. So yeah, we will definitely be hammering it home in this kind of, let's say, a couple months to see and improve the hook grip. So otherwise, the next question is, will I stay in under 83 or 93? Right now, before the comp, was not going to go 93, but after breaking it, has definitely raised some questions on whether I would. And as of now, I'm a 93 kg lifter. I don't know how it will go, but I think now that I have got that record and shown good strength, it's probably a good sign. My body's saying, hey, more food is probably going to be better for you. And now that I'm gaining a certain amount of muscle, when I go to 83s, I am very, very lean. So, and also given life circumstances, I have to commit to nutrition and everything like that a lot more than I would compared to 93. So I'm not saying I'm unhealthy or anything like that, but it requires more mental strain to commit to the nutrition. So going up, I think it's good. You never know, I might go back down again. But right now, I think powerlifting is not just about weight class, it's also about like, can you improve your total over time? Can you get stronger? And that's why I do it, whether it's a 2.5 kilo increase, if it's, you know, a lot more than that, we'll take it, because all the work and effort that you've been putting through is going to be why we do what we do. Obviously people do it for different reasons, maybe they just want to get stronger, but I think for me as an athlete, I always want to try and progress even if it's a little bit. So yeah, otherwise, yeah, what's next? Likely nationals, but otherwise I'm going to chill out and basically go from there. I think that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and yeah, see you next one. Peace.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
The girls are warming up for bench press. Right now, 287.5. Bar is loaded for you, Kevin Lai. Seconds. Okay, off. Squat. Right. Can you still look for me? Alright, into the third round of squats. Successful 287. We're down on 297. Bar is loaded for you, Kevin. My bar is loaded.
Let's go. Come on, Kevin.
Together, 300 kilos. Seconds, Kevin.
Come on. Let's go, Kev. Come on, Kev.
First lift in the 93 kilo category. Bar is loaded for Kevin. Bar is loaded. Score 297.5. Coming down out of open to finish at 180 kilos. 397 on the old scale.
Stop! Press! Right!
And a silver, decade 12. Kevin bar is loaded. This is 185 kilos. Awesome lifting here. 5 kilo increase from the first round. Kevin bar represents Australia at the World Championship. We have 3 kilo class. It's time to move to the 93 kilo class.
Stop! Press! Right!
Yep, good work, great execution. Same work, that got 10, 50 to 6. 2 1 lines, 2 1 lines. Kevin line, bar is loaded for Kevin line. 795 kilos.
Okay.
Following things like Johnson Video, Tony Lightness, Michael Rand, all over 300 kilos. Back to the third, I think. Yes, she's jumping back to the third.